In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 tips to designing your visual brand in Canva so that you look professional, on brand, and your designs are always consistent. My name's Miranda, and I teach small businesses simple steps to master design skills so that they can create a personal brand with a kick-ass visual identity. If you've ever struggled to create a visual brand or designs that look consistent, they look on brand, and they look good, I'm going to show you the top tips that I use in my studio when I'm actually creating designs and a visual identity for my client. Make sure you stick around to the end. I'm going to give you one additional tip whereby you can actually see your designs are consistent by putting them side by side. Great. Let's dive into those 5 tips. So the first one is to always have your brand kit set up. This might seem like an obvious tip, but you'll be surprised how many people don't do this. Canva has got this brand hub where you can insert your brand kit, and inside that, you'll have all your colors, fonts, and images that you regularly use right at your fingertips. And here you can insert up to 100 kits if you're using the Pro version. Then when you're in a design, they're right there for you to use. And they will keep your design process so on brand and consistent. And the great thing is that you will save a lot of time because your tools and the things that you need to be dragging and dropping into your design will be right there. You're not going to be searching through stuff to try and find a logo or an image that you previously used. So having your brand kit is always the most important thing. And I have all my clients set up with their own individual brand kits that I can select and use when I'm working on their particular designs. The second tip is to set up some brand templates. And like with your brand kit, these are documents that you will create that you can use consistently. So basically, they're like the skeleton of your design. You can set them up where your headings and your body copy and all that type of thing will consistently be. And you can use the correct fonts, the font sizes, you can set up colors, you can put your logo into them. So if you're creating consistent designs like social media posts or presentations, or you're creating, let's say, a leaflet that goes out once a month, you can set this up as a brand template and then use it every single time you need to create one of these designs, and you don't have to start them from scratch. Tip number 3 is to upload your logo in every format that you're going to need it for and to put that into your brand kit. So what I mean by that is to have all the different colors of your logo in full color, in plain white, upload it into your brand kit so that when you need to add it to one of your designs, you're not searching around for it or tweaking existing logos. You want to keep them consistent. So all the formats I'm referring to are your tall logos, so your stacked logos where they're all on top of each other, or your long logos, as well as having just your logo word and your icon inserted into your brand kits so that you can use them consistently. And another tip I want to add with regards to your logo is when you insert them into your brand kit, make sure that they have a transparent background. You don't want to go and upload JPEGs into your brand kit because then when you drag and drop them into your artwork, they're going to have that horrible white background to them, which is going to look unprofessional. You want to upload all your logos into the brand kit as either a PNG or an SVG file. Those 2 files have transparent backgrounds, and your logo is going to sit nicely on your artwork with the background showing through. The 4th thing that you can do to keep your designs looking consistent and your visual identity strong is to make sure that you keep the AI assist in Canva, the magic writes, your brand voice. And when I say a brand voice, what I mean is how your brand sounds. Does it sound funky and upbeat? Does it appeal to a younger generation? Or is it professional and corporate and needs to be more formal? If you put that information into your brand kit under the brand voice, when you ask Magic Writes in Canva or the AI assistant to both write copy for you or to find templates and design elements for you, it's going to refer back to your brand voice and offer suggestions that match your brand voice. So teach Magic Write your brand voice and it's really going to help you be more consistent with your visual identity. The fifth tip is to use a consistent type of graphic and look and feel in all your images. So, this you can also put into your brand kit, or you can save a folder of elements. But having a consistent type of image is really going to make a difference to the consistency of your designs. If you're the type of company or business that uses a more natural, organic type of illustration style in your images, use that consistently in all your designs. If you're the type of company that uses a very futuristic and a slick, maybe you're using AI to create your images, make sure that you're always using a consistent type of filter and a consistent type of look and feel to your elements so that your designs have a common thread between them all. That is going to make the world of difference to your overall look and feel. Earlier in this video, I said I was going to give you a bonus tip that you could use to see all your designs together to make sure that there is a consistency across them. And the simple way to do that is to make a mood board. Open one page in Canva, take screen grabs of all your designs or your social media posts, things like that, and place them all on the page. Then when you see them together, you can see if there's a consistency across them, across the look and feel, across the overall visual message, and you can see that what you're doing is correct. You can actually do this with all your social media profiles as well to make sure that you're conveying the correct message. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, take a screen grab of all of those profiles, put them on one page, and then you can see if your visual brand is looking consistent across all designs and all elements. It's a really simple trick, but it makes a hell of a difference. Now you know how to create your visual brand in Canva correctly and carry things across consistently. It's time to make sure you avoid the most common mistakes that people do when creating designs in Canva. Check out the video linked on screen, and I'll see you there.